Hey guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and today I am doing my March flip-throughs. So you can see here that I have a stack of planners. There's actually 5 here. And so in March, I ended up using 7/8 planners, but I don't flip through 3 of them during the monthly flip throughs. And it's going to be basically the 2 memory books that I use, my 40th birthday memory book and Sophea's memory book, as well as my work planner. So those 3 planners I don't flip through. The memory books I do separately just because they're a little bit more decorative. And so I flip through that all at one time in a yearly flip through. And then these are the functional planners. So this is basically a functional flip through of what I have remaining. And I guess I should go back and say, like, my memory books I don't flip through, and then my work planner I don't flip through because of the sensitive information that I have in there with student names and things like that. So these other 5 are again the functional planners. These are the ones I'm going to flip through today. And so I'm going to set it to the side and kind of start at the top. Okay, so the very first thing that I have here is my personal catch-all planner. And so I guess I'll also mention as I'm getting set up here, is that you can see that they're in the planners already. What I ended up doing is normally I try to do the flip through while it's still franken-planned together. But for the month of April, I had already moved everything over into a new system. So I took apart or moved everything to the archive. And so you'll see it kind of in the archive and you'll see some of the previous months as well as the current month or like the month of March. So one of the things I did do here was change out this cover. I ended up like finding this cover. This is from like a 2018 planner, the Goal Getter, one of the original like Happy Planner Girl releases. And I only have the front color cover. And so I thought it was good to kind of put in here. It doesn't really match, but I also think it's just nice to have as an archive. Now again, I'm just going to March. And so this is the March divider from the Wellness Warrior. And then I put in some decorative pages. These pages are from an outdated kind of calendar. I think this was a the December month, and I just cut it down to mini size and then covered it up with a little bit of this is like cardstock that I had cut out on my silhouette. Put a number 3 here, and I like it to be a Monday through Sunday week, and so that December monthly worked out well for that. And then I'm just gonna flip through the rest of this. Again, this is my like personal catch-all planner. I did decorate some days. It's a daily planner with at a glance. So some days are obviously very decorated. The first few are definitely very decorated because I was very motivated to do it. But then it starts sliding into like not being decorated at all. I'm just being all pin. Like day 4, all pin. And so I'm just flipping through it fairly quickly. I use it just like it's intended, where the hourly I keep track of big events as well as the tasks that I complete during that time frame. And then this side I normally use for task lists, right? And some weeks I have some tasks or like just a handful, and some weeks I have way more. So, and I did try to at least go through and fill in like big blank spots like this, but towards the end of the month, you'll see like it got really busy at work. And so I ended up just not being able to do that. This one was a little bit different. I ended up, for whatever reason, not really liking what was happening on the pages. There was like lots of things I was crossing out. So I used some scrap paper, and this is the design on the scrapbook paper. And then I laid some stickers on top of it just to use as boxes. I thought that turned out pretty cute. A little bit different than what I would usually do. Now for Saturday and Sunday, in this at a glance planner that I'm using, it only has the hourly side. It doesn't have a to-do list. So you've noticed already that I had like kind of a sheet in the middle to add tasks as I need them. And I normally just put like the Saturday on this side and the Sunday on this side. Right, again, just pretty much all pen. All pen. Again, like it started getting really busy towards the end of the month. This one I actually did just because it was St. Patrick's Day, and I just liked the color combo, and Merida being Scottish. I felt like it's not exactly Irish, but she had the green on, which I really liked. Again, like going back to all pen, and here's Saturday, and so again I have a sheet in the middle just so I can take notes. This side I had a ton more notes. I love looking through these. Like, you can kind of see my state of mind, like, can I decorate or can I not? And again, like towards the end of the month, it was very, very busy at work. And so I ended up not even like writing things in the middle. It's just kind of like a scribbly mess. And that's how it kind of goes. All right, getting towards the end here of my catch-all. Now my catch-all, the personal here is daily. The others are not quite daily. They're mostly weekly-ish. So it'll be a little faster to get through them. Okay, and then the last page is that one. Okay, so that's my personal catch-all. I hope you like that flip through. Okay, so next up is my budget journal. It's not really a planner, but it's just a journal. And in fact, I'll show you real numbers. Let me flip through it again. Like there's old notes from like previous months. But this is the system that I use. This is from a very old like household. It's the very first household extension pack that they released. I took this sheet and laminated it. And I ended up like trying to take notes here, but this sheet did not work out for me. It's not the categories that I would use. Like here, phone, landline. I don't have a landline phone. And so like right here, housing, I only have a mortgage. I don't have to pay separate like association fees. So there were just like categories that just didn't make sense for me. Like insurance, we already do separately. Taxes, we do separately. So I didn't need this. And it's not something, especially insurance and tax, that I just don't track those monthly. So it just didn't work for me. But I did pull these expense tracker sheets and listed everything out. I made a lot of planner purchases. Let me just, like this right here is the planner purchase category. And I'm pretty much every other purchase, like about half of them were planner purchases, which is, you know, not very good for my no spend. And so same thing here, I just tracked everything down. And then one of the things I wanted to be able to do, just again, trying to be mindful about my no spend, I went ahead and because I was making like mid-month, I was like, I'm just spending way too much on planner supplies. So what I ended up doing was just writing out all of the planner supplies that I had purchased. And here's a list of everything. I purchased so much, okay? And I just had to like call it quits and just say stop spending. And so I was just kind of journaling here. I should have really used the budget pages, but I did not. So that was pretty much it. It was really just these first couple of like transaction logs and then a couple of like journaly type pages for my budget planner. And that was fairly quick. Okay, so next up is my wellness and gratitude journal. And so for the month of February and the month of March, I combined wellness and gratitude and it really worked out well. Again, let me just flip through it because I'm flipping through a bunch of like January stuff as well. So it started here. Okay, so the very first thing that I did was create this like habit tracker. It's a rainbow that I kind of just like guesstimated the lines and drew like 31 lines for March. I did not do a great job of tracking, so it's not as bad as it looks like in terms of the tracking. And then right here, I just put like when I put in my aligners for my teeth. And anyway, it was just a very simple thing that I did. And then the rest of this is just journaling. So in this column, I was taking note of like the food that I was eating. And then here, I was just actually journaling it as listed out. Right? A couple of things that I did do in March. So the very first thing is Stephanie Fleming was in Wild University doing a happy and healthy wellness oriented major for Wild University. So if you don't know what Wild University is, it is a like a membership platform online where we have different like people in the planner community come in and kind of talk about various topics. So for the month of March, Stephanie was the major professor and she taught about happy and healthy. That was the topic. And it was wellness oriented, like I said earlier. And so I don't include the notes in here, but basically this, I started it on the 2nd. I can't even read the 2nd, and I pretty much finished it on the 2nd. I watched all of the videos all at one time, and took notes. And again, I didn't include it in here just because it's kind of like proprietary information, but I did complete Stephanie's major on the 2nd, and so I have that kind of as a note there for myself. This is super cute. I love this. Again, food log and then just a journal, and I thought that worked out really well. And then here you can see I'm starting to like even early on in the month, like it was getting busy. I know the 4th was really busy for me. I started combining some of these things together. And then here I did on March the 5th, the heart goals. Now heart goals was actually February's major and I didn't get to do it. And so I went in March and completed this one. And again, I don't include the notes here, but I do have the notes separately and they just go in here once I finish filming this. And then here again, like they're combined together, but food log and then my journaling, and I just journal like whichever days are there. Like some could be like the last day, some are just pretty much like the second day, I just make a note of which day I journal. These stickers are like super old. Some of these are popping up. So these stickers are like very old stickers that I've had for forever. I purchased them when I was at Disney, like probably 10 years ago. It feels like forever ago. And they're kind of like puffy stickers. I don't know if you can tell. I finally decided to use them, and I thought that was super cute. Right, so that's done. Because it was puffy, I ended up not using this back side. I didn't want to write on the puffy stickers. And so this is the 10th right here. Trying to use up a lot of stickers. This is, again, a combined March 11th and 12th. I love this. This is a one-day kind of thing. Super cute. I really liked this. Sophia colored that, and I just thought it was cute, like very like a meditative llama. So I put it in there, and it was too big, so I cut the top part there, and then here's the bottom part. And again, these are combined. This is like super combined, 16, 17, 18, 19, that's 5 days. I mean, so like the food log is very long, and then I just journaled depending on what day I wanted to. That was pretty much it. And again, like combined several days. All right. And then here's the very last page, super cute. And then I made a note to myself. I made like my very first no-teak purchase, which was super exciting. Okay, and that is my wellness gratitude journal. Okay, second to last one. This is my social media planner. And so what I did for March was just like January and February, I was using vertical lined pages. Let me get to it. And so, well, I guess in February I wasn't doing that, but like in January I was using vertical lined. And so in the month of March, I went back to vertical lined. One of the things that I printed out for myself was from Alicia Michelle, her website, aliciamichelleexo.com. She has a free printable, a daily habit tracker. And I was using it just to track some like things that I was doing related to like social media. The one big thing that you can see is missing altogether is like Instagram. I posted literally one time on Instagram. So I'm trying to get back in the month of April better about like posting on Instagram. This was meant to be taped together. I just never taped it down. But this is meant to be taped together, so it flips over just like this. And this is my first spread. I'll show it like this to you. It's super cute, very colorful. I was just for this planner, I do track like what I do on YouTube and Instagram in the colored boxes up here. And then the rest of it is just taking notes related to planner stuff. These are like some pages. I was on the, I am in the group, The World of Happy Planners on Facebook, and there was a challenge to kind of come up with like a list of words from like an anagram kind of challenge. And so those are the sheets from that. Right, super cute. And then here, I love this spread. Obviously, I didn't use it on this side, but I decided for this week to categorize everything here. And so I categorized them down the list like this, and then I just didn't have two categories down here. But I thought this was really cute and a very nice like rainbow floral theme. All right, and then here is the week of St. Patrick's Day. And so I used some stickers that Angelique from another planner group had sent to me as part of a won or like a random, was it random, or I participated in something and like was one of the weekly winners. And so I had these stickers and I thought it was super cute. I did them as kind of like these scatters and like a little bit kind of washy like. I thought that was super cute. And then this came from a coloring page. Obviously it's not colored in, but I thought it was really cute, and I like that kind of like super like contrasting look of that and the green together. And then here's a picture that Sophia colored for me, and I don't know, I just thought it actually came from these coloring sheets, so it's one single one. So I cut it all out and put it in here, and so that's that week. And then the week of the 22nd is actually really kind of rough. Like I didn't do anything here. You can see that. That was pretty much it. But I did do one big thing, which is put together my planner therapy series. I actually have the other sheet pulled out separately. But this is the sheet that I did for planner therapy. This is the one that I did on the video. And this is the sheet that I showed off. And this is the one that I did afterwards just to be my own reference. And I actually have this separate because I'm using it in my planner right now. And then last week is the 29th, 30th, and the 31st. When I use the outdated planners, I like to just end it with the month. And so I pretty much ended it there. And this was just me taking notes. Like I like to, towards the end of every month, kind of clear out like old notes. I like to look through like my entire planner and just kind of clean out some of the thoughts that I have and just kind of write out all of those thoughts. Now this will be blurred out just because there are some like names and like some things that I don't really want to like have out there, but this will be blurred out. But you can see here I have like this really cute quote just to cover up this side, because like this side is like all pen, this side has pretty much nothing. And that's it for the month of March in my social media planner. Okay, this is the last one. This is my faith journal. And again, like I feel like every month I say this, but my faith journey has really struggled. I'm not settled into any one system. So for the month of March, what I was doing was using some like non-happy planner vertical layout pages, and I actually really liked that. I'm not really in love with it, and so I went back to horizontal for April, but now I'm really finding that I miss the vertical. So I don't know. I can't make up my mind. So let me get to where I'm going here. Okay, so here we go. So what we have here is like basically the beginning. So this is the cover here. Oh, I can see some of this is popping off, right? And this is actually, this is meant to be glued together. So it's meant to flip just like this. And I didn't even date it. Wow, okay, I didn't even date it. But anyway, it's supposed to be like, this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, because it's Sunday through Saturday. So this is the week of the first, which starts here through the 6th. And I really liked this. I was taking notes to myself related to Acts, the book of the Bible, because we're reading through Acts in our church, but also Acts, the model of prayer. And so I just thought that was a good reminder. And so I was attempting to do some like micro notes type stuff. I don't know if I'm going to move to that system because I was trying that in conjunction with this to potentially do in April, but I might not do it. In fact, I'm not doing it. I'm just thinking maybe in May or June I might move to a micro, just a micro planner, and include a faith section. Anyway, I'm just like all over the place basically. And then like I don't even know where the rest of this is. Let me actually find it. Okay, so found the pages, stuck it in here. Again, some of this will be blurred out because I have like prayer notes. So this is the 7th through the 13th. I just wrote it in. And I thought this was really cute actually. I just didn't, again, like I like using this. I'm just not very good about like coming in and like updating this. And so then here again, I didn't date it, but it's the 14th through the 20th. Again, super cute. I love it. It just didn't get used. Okay, so here is it's supposed to be the 20th through the 26th. But again, I didn't use it, so it's completely blank. I have notes here. Again, like this will be blurred out just because it's like my prayer list. And I don't know. I probably will just leave it like that. These are on like sticky notes, and I might just leave it on sticky notes and call it a day, and not go back in and update it. Just because, you know, I just don't really necessarily like have to go back in and make it pretty. I mean, it served its purpose for the time that I was using it, and that was it. And then this is the very last week. So this is the 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. I actually think this is really cute. Again, I didn't use it at all. I decorated it, but like there's no writing at all on this. I like the look of it. It has like, I put these stickers down first, and like I was thinking of doing a rainbow theme, but then I found this, and so I don't think it goes well together. But anyway, I didn't even use it, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And again, I'm probably not going to go back in and fill it in. So long story short, I have no idea what to do with my faith planner. If you have any ideas for faith journaling, faith planning, just let me know, because I'm really struggling with this one. Okay, so that is flip through of all of my planners for March. So that was faith as the last one. Then going backwards now, this is social media, wellness and gratitude, my budget journal, and then my personal catch-all. So I hope you enjoyed that flip through. Again, like it's just me kind of talking out like what worked, what didn't work, what I enjoyed, what I didn't enjoy. I mean, kind of let you see what it looks like after the pen too in my functional planners, just because they are functional. I'm trying to use them. It's not just about the stickers. Although, I mean, some spreads are just about the stickers since I didn't write anything in. But anyway, it's not really meant to be just about the stickers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. And until the next video, bye!